Perfect. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the last day of the Gauteng Invitational Tournament 2025, hosted here at St. David's Maristananda. We're into the playoff games in the ladies section, and today we have the Gauteng U19 girls side against the Elevate side all the way up from other provinces. It's been a great tournament so far. The finals will be happening later today, so please do stay tuned. Great water polo on display. A lot of these girls just playing for final playoff positions. Referees asked both teams to line up. Just before we get started with the first chucker of this game, two very young sides that have come to the senior ladies tournament and really put on a great display of water polo. It's been great experience for them. All of them will be hoping to play in the inter-provincial tournament at the end of the year. So getting senior water polo under the belt, lots of experience, lots of guidance, going into the provincial setup at the end of the year is vital to these players. As we get started with the first swim-off of the game, and it looks like the swim-off goes the way of the Gauteng under-19 girls. Elevate opting for a drop defense here, nullifying the centre-forward option from the Gauteng under-19 girls. Good movement down the right-hand side here. Ball to the right-hand side. Unfortunately, she cannot control the ball. The ball goes behind the goals for a goalkeeper throw. Movement coming down the middle here for the Elevate side. Gauteng defense well structured to prevent anything coming off of that drive down to the left hand side. Ball into the centre forward, skims off the water and it bounces out. Elevate get possession back, but the shot clock runs down. Good work from the Gauteng and the 19 girls there, just limiting options and doing their best to suffocate this Elevate side. Unfortunately, their pass there not carrying as far as they would have liked. Elevate doing a great job getting back on defense and getting a ball under reversal there against the Gauteng under 19 girls. A mobile drop coming from the Gauteng under 19 girls, making sure they do not have an option at centre forward. Elevate will need to work the ball around the outside. Crisp passing. Elevate up for the dump. Second attack in a row that their shot clock has run down on them. That mobile drop really limiting options for the Elevate side. They'll need a lot of movement, some drives to come in order to break that defense from this Gauteng side. India Cope with the ball into centre forward. Lucky to get an ordinary foul there. That pass just outside the range for the centre forward. Ball into Ane Duplessis. She turns, catching get a shot off. Just an ordinary foul. Turning away from the goals there. Ball moving around the pool. 9 seconds. Big lob from the outside over the top of the crossbar. Excellent work from the Gauteng under 19 girls there to slow down the Elevate attack. Big shot from the outside. Great block, taking the ball off the crossbar back into the pool. Elevate will regather for another 20-second attack. Ball into the centre forward. Excellent work. And a great goal from Elevate there. Gauteng girls discussing what they're going to do against this defense. Big drive down the middle and down the other side, opening up India Cope on the left wing. She finds herself in a lot of space. Big shots off the crossbar. The Gauteng U19 girls can gather. Unfortunately, she cannot control that ball. And that's great work from the Elevate goalkeeper, Kirsten Duplessis, to win that ball back for her side. Mobile drop coming here. Interception there almost from the Gauteng U19 girls. Unfortunately, she can't control the fingertip. Push it out to Mia Gibson and she can regather off an ordinary foul there. Good driving from the Elevate side. Big shot from the outside. And a straightforward save from Agechi McMurray to the bottom left-hand corner. Lots of speed in this Gauteng U19 side as they build up the pool, finding themselves in a lot of space. Quick 1-2. Excellent work there. Mia Gibson attacking the arm of the attacking player, just preventing a clean pass into that centre forward position. The ball drops in the water and Elevate can regather. Ball into centre forward. That's excellent work. Big shot from the outside. Over the crossbar. Elevate getting a lot of joy out of that centre forward position at the moment. Realizing that a quick attack, getting the ball up the pool as quickly as possible, where the centre forward is set. They can get the ball in nice and early and work it around. Ball down to the right wing here for the Gauteng U19 side. They need a centre forward to sit. Ball out to the top for Nate Duplessis. To the middle for Impelico. She gets an ordinary foul. Big shot from the outside. Unfortunately, just off to the right hand side of the goals. Gauteng U19 girls side getting phase 1 set very early. Getting up on the attack, setting deep. Just not the movement they'd like coming through in phases 2 and 3 to open up space and get a shot off. Ball into centre forward there. Unfortunately, just outside of her reach. Gauteng can then gather, and here they are on the counter attack, getting up the pool with the Nate Duplessis. Great awareness from Nate Duplessis to find India Cope on that right wing. Just an ordinary foul. Open space on the right hand side. Big lob off the underside of the crossbar and drops safely for Elevate to regather. Gauteng U19 girls unfortunately not able to capitalize on that counter attack. Big shot from the left hand side. Agechi McMurray makes herself nice and big and a fairly easy save as Gauteng roll in subs. As we enter the last attack of the Shaka. Elevate leading the Gauteng U19 girls 1-0. Reversal there on Emily Cole, holding her defender at the centre forward position. It is a very physical battle at the centre forward, centre back, there in front of goals, but you may not use physicality to get an advantage on your player. Ball comes around, ball into the centre forward, and they earn an exclusion foul there. That takes us to the end of the first chukka. Elevate will start the second chukka of this game with an extra man advantage if they do win the swim-off. The score sits at 1-0 to Elevate over the Gauteng U19 girls. Referee signals for the start of the second chukka. If Elevate win the swim off, they will start this chukka with an extra player advantage. Brynlee van den Berg getting excluded with 1 second left on the game clock there. The Elevate ladies lining up on the pool. They'll know what a massive advantage it will be here if they do win the swim off. As the whistle goes, off we go with the swim off. Excellent work from the Gauteng U19 girls there. Making sure they start the second chukka on the front foot. Brynlee van den Berg can re-enter the pool. Big drive across from India Cope there. Ball out to the right-hand side. Lots of movement from the Gauteng U19 girls. I'm sure that's something would have been discussed at the end of that first chukka, is just finding space, using movement. Big shot from the outside and a great block there. June Stander making herself nice and big, preventing that ball carrying through to the goals. Elevate can build up the pool. They do have an option in centre forward. Ball in. An excellent awareness there from Mageshi McMurray to get out off her line and intercept that ball into the centre forward position. India Cope finding herself with a lot of space on that left wing. Ball into Nate Duplessis in the centre forward position. That's excellent defensive effort from Elevate to crash down into the centre forward, not allowing her time or space to get that shot off. Elevate building quickly. Both sides utilizing the drive option. June drives into hole. Quick ball out. That's excellent work. They do have two centre forwards sitting. Do Elevate at the moment. Big shot from the outside, and that's an excellent block. Anna Springer making sure that she's covered her first post. A little bit static here from the Gauteng U19 girls. But that's excellent work on the left-hand side by India Cope to get goals out of her player and earn the extra player exclusion. Jessica Bosch just getting caught the wrong side of her attacker. Gauteng with an extra player advantage here, looking to move the ball around. Lots of space on this left-hand side. Big shot from the outside to the left-hand side of the post, and it goes behind the goals. It's good movement and good space from the Gauteng U19 girls. Unfortunately, just not utilizing the space given to them on that left-hand side, and the shot goes just wide. Pass forward there, Elevate on the counter-attack. Unfortunately, the pass a bit too long. Nagesh McMurray can gather for her side. Ball into centre forward, but that option was not on. Elevate doing a great job of dropping down onto that centre forward. Elevate opting for a double centre forward position here. They have a player open on the left-hand side. That's excellent work. Emily Pellico doing a great job getting back on defense there and preventing a shot coming off from the 2-meter left-hand side. Ball does cross the goal line, and Elevate have a 2-meter corner throw here. Big shot from the outside. Lands comfortably for Agechi McMurray, and she drives out to safety. Ball up to India Cope. He's on the counter-attack. She's doing a great job. Ball to the middle. Unfortunately, that pass just a bit too far in front of the player, and the goalkeeper can gather. Excellent progression up the pool here for the Gauteng U19 girls side. That last pass or last shot just not clinical enough at the moment. I'm sure that is something their coach will want to address at the halftime mark. Ball into centre forward. That's excellent work. Great defense there from the Gauteng U19 girls. Not allowing the centre forward to get the shot off. Kate Thorben there, great awareness to just put pressure on the player. Nice big strong hand up. And the ball falls to their goalkeeper, and here they build up the pool. Ball into centre forward. That's excellent work there. The shot clock runs down. The ordinary foul given before that shot came off for the Gauteng U19 girls side. And Elevate find themselves on the counter attack. Excellent work from Gauteng McMurray. Getting off a line, not getting to the ball first. But in conjunction with Kate Thorben there, making sure that a shot cannot come off for the Elevate side. Big defensive effort there from the Gauteng U19 girls. Emily Pellico driving up that left-hand side, passing the ball back round. Pass and drive here. Gauteng U19 girls trying to use the movements around the pool. Big lob off the side of the post and behind the goal line there. Elevate doing an excellent job to force shots from the periphery here from the Gauteng U19 girls. Reversal identified in the hole. Contact with the defending player's head. Lots of space down this right-hand side. Elevate opting for a big drop and block, forcing the shot from the right-hand side. Big shot, excellent shot into the bottom left-hand corner. India Co finding herself on this right wing in a lot of space and capitalizing on the space that Elevate have granted her. That is an excellent finish. The scoreboard reads 1-1 between the Gauteng U19 girls and this Elevate side, going into the last 30 seconds of the first half of this game. Good cover defense there from the Gauteng U19 girls, preventing any advantage on that drive from this Elevate side as they drive down the right-hand side there. Big block. Big shot from the outside from Ane du Plessis. That's excellent work to put into the back of the net. Using her legs, getting up nice and strong. And burying it in the Elevate goals from about 8 meters out. Big shot from the outside. Comfortably at Gauteng McMurray to take us to the end of the second track and the halfway points in this game between Elevate and the Gauteng U19 girls. The score reads 2-1 to the Gauteng U19 girls. Both teams being asked to line up ahead of the third chukka in this game. The tide's turning in the second chukka with the Gauteng U19 girls grabbing a 2-1 lead against the Elevate side. Both teams seem to be rotating their goalkeepers here. We have Kutlesibonge Buthelezi coming in for the Gauteng U19 girls side. Kamogetswe Musi coming in for the Elevate side. I'm sure the message from the Elevate coach will be to just slow down the attack and be a bit more clinical in front of goals. Elevate getting great space and great joy out of their center forward position. Just unfortunately, the shots not resulting in goals as they win the first swim off of this third chukka. The Gauteng U19 girls must realize that the space they're granted on attack by this Elevate side must be utilized. We saw that with an Du Plessis at the end of the second chukka. A little bit of space out on the outside and a good shot results in a goal. Ball into June Stander there. Unfortunately getting a little bit too physical with her defender and a reversal blown there by the referee. Ball into the middle with Emily Carl. Down to the left hand side with Emma Pelico. She's got excellent space. Great shot. And Kamogetswe pushes it out to the left hand side. Defender can regather and they can build back up the pool. A lot of space on the left hand side there for the Elevate girls. Unfortunately, the shot straight to Kutlesibonge. She identifies that they're up in the counter attack. Ball up the right hand side to India Cope as they can drive up the pool now. Elevate's giving the Gauteng U19 girls a lot of space on that right hand side, doing a right hand side drop. Unfortunately, that pass a bit too far for Pelico and Elevate gather. Good cover defense there by the Gauteng U19 girls with a great drive from Elevate. They did have the space. And it's great work to slow down the attack there. Intercepted pass. And here we build up the pool again. The Gauteng girls need to find a way to capitalize on the space they're being granted on their right hand side. They do not have a lefty in the pool. And that is why Elevates are forcing them to shoot from that right hand side. India Cope with lots of space in front of her. Big shot from the outside to the bottom left hand corner. And Kamogetswe with a great save. Lots of space in front of India Cope there that she can move into. Static in her booking. She moves towards the goals, looks a bit more threatening. It might move the defenders around and they can get a more open shot off. Elevate opting for a double center forward option. They do have a lot of space on that left wing. Big lob and excellent goal. Jessica McCamley, great space on that left-hand side, taking her time, opening her angle, and burying it in the far corner to bring the game back to 2-2 on the scoreboard. Lots of space on the right inside for the Gauteng U19 girls. 50-50 pass given. Emma Pelico does great work to win it back. Turns her player. That's excellent there. Unfortunately, she drives into traffic. And the Elevate girls reclaim possession. Elevate driving up the pool here. Great composure by India Cope to just drop onto the player there and prevent her getting front water. Great cover defense from the Elevate girls. Ball into center forward. India Cope there together. The pass to the centre forward position has to be pinpoint in order for the referee to grant the centre forwards advantage. Great spin and great turn as we build up the pool here. Emily Carr with the ball and a great finish. Stunning work from the Gauteng U19 girls centre forward there, identifying the space. They were on the counter. Her defender dropped off a little bit. She managed to get front water and a great lob finish into the far right corner. Drive coming down the middle from Elevate. Gauteng U19 girls setting up a deep defense there, not allowing any advantage on that drive. Great cover defense, ball into centre forward. Emily Cole tied to her player there, not allowing the centre forward any space. Gives away an ordinary foul inside the 3 meter. Big ball to the outside, 7 seconds left on the shot clock. They're off for the dump, and India Cope's gone on the counter attack here. That's great team effort on the defense. Unfortunately, that pass from Kate Thorburn too far for India Cope. Elevate defense can regather and build back up the pool. A little bit more composure when they're driving on the attack from the Gauteng U19 girls is needed. Elevate's rolling in that second centre forward again. Gauteng U19 girls aware of it. And a great drop defense there to prevent any shot coming off. Very high attack here from the Gauteng U19 girls. And A. Duplessis, big shot from the outside and another goal for her. Got a cannon on the outside on that right-hand side of the pool. Elevate just granting her too much space. She's already punished them once from deep and she goes and does it again. A little bit of confusion there on that Gauteng U19 attack. Only 2 players up on the 2 meter and 4 of them sitting back behind the 5 meter line. But Ane Duplessis finding herself in space and capitalizing on the opportunity she was given. Score reads 4-2 to the Gauteng U19 girls. Great communication from the Gauteng U19 girls goalkeeper there, Kutle Sibonge, and an excellent shot from that left wing. Mia Gibson finding herself in space and punishing the Gauteng U19 girls. You cannot allow a right hand on the left hand side, that much time on the ball. But great composure by Mia Gibson to gather, open her angle, and finish it in the far corner. So into the last 30 seconds in this third chukker. Great pressurized defense there from the Elevate players. Double marking a player there, managing to steal the ball as they build up on the attack here. Can they bring the score level? Excellent work there by Emma Pellico. Pass into space for the Elevate side. Emma Pellico aware to it, jumping on the play, not allowing her time and earning a ball under for her side. And that takes us to the end of the third chukker here between the Gauteng U19 girls and Elevate. The score reading 4-3 to the Gauteng U19 girls. The referees call for both teams to line up for the start of the fourth chukka. Gauteng U19 girls with a slight lead here against Elevate. And Duplessis doing a great job of capitalizing on the space she's been afforded on that right-hand side. But Elevate's doing excellent work to move the ball around and get into their centre-forward position. They're finding a lot of joy on that left-hand side, working into space and getting themselves to within one in this game as the ref blows to the start of the fourth and final chukka of this game. Excellent work by Elevate to win the first swim-off. They get the first attack of this quarter. Tight pressurized defense here by the Gauteng U19 girls, but a big drop down to the centre forward off of this right wing. Ball all the way to the other side. Great pressure, unfortunately can't get the steal off there. Ball all the way across into the centre forward position. Ordinary foul given there with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass to the outside, excellent work to slow the ball down here for the Gauteng U19 girls. Emma Pellico, great awareness there. Big foul and drive. She's in front of her player, moves out wide. Ball play to the right hand side where Elevate are dropping. There's a lot of space for the Gauteng U19 girls if they can use it. Big drive in, ball into the centre forward. Excellent work, big lob. Oh, and what a finish! What a goal! Emily Townsend there, she couldn't even believe that she'd scored that. Audacious attempt from that right post, just flicked the ball over her head, bobbles into the goals off the inside of the right hand upright. Good drive into the centre forward position here from Elevate. They're moving the ball around nicely. Ball into the centre forward. But that's excellent defence from the Gauteng U19 girls. They know that ball is coming to centre forward. Elevates are trying to capitalise on that position. Gauteng U19 girls sitting with 2 centre forwards here as well now, forcing a big drop from this Elevate side. They have lots of space. Big shot from the outside. Takes a deflection. Goes past the Elevate goalkeeper. Brynley Vandenberg. Lots of space on the outside. Big powerful shot. Coming off the hand of the Elevate defender and going past the Elevate goalkeeper to take the score to 6-3 to the Gauteng U19 girls. Lots of wing-to-wing pass from Elevate. They get the ball into the centre forward. Just an ordinary foul there, one on the far post. Big shot from the outside. Unfortunately, a bit wayward to the left there and behind the goals. Kutle Sibonga can regather. Two centre forward options here for this Gauteng U19 girls side. They're setting up quite deep on the periphery. Emma Pellico ordering herself an ordinary foul. Big shot from the outside and a good block there by the defender to push it out wide of the goals. Ball into the centre forward there. Excellent work by Kate Thorburn there to pressurise the centre back. Great drop defence coming through from the Gauteng U19 girls to prevent anything coming off in the centre forward position. Coach Meg Salino calling a timeout here for the Gauteng U19 girls. They'll have a quick strategic discussion setting up in this attack. Hopefully extend their lead to 4 goals. This does allow Elevate the opportunity to have a discussion of their own, set up defensively, make some substitutions, ensure there's fresh legs in the pool. And I'm sure they'll be wanting to contain the attack and then head up on a counter-attack of their own. Meg Selino and Kelsey Thompson, they're having a chat to their players, speaking them through the attack they'd like to see. A wealth of knowledge on the coaching staff of the Gauteng U19 girls. So much to learn from two stalwarts of the South African water polo system. Pass going a bit wide there for India Cope. She manages to gather, keeps it safe, finds the open player down on the right wing. Good ball movement around. Brinley Vandenberg open on the top. Big shot, straight at the goalkeeper. Referee spots an infringement by Brinley Vandenberg, preventing her player from swimming. Gets herself excluded. Elevate with an extra player advantage here, moving the ball around. Elevate moving down into a 4-2 setup on this attack. Big shot, and the shot just wide. Elevate would have wanted that ball to move a little bit quicker, a little bit less contact with the water. You can hear the shout from Meg Selino coming there to move the ball around, let the ball do the hard work. Big shot from the left-hand side from Emma Pellico, just wide of the goals. Gauteng and the 19 girls have an extra player advantage at the moment on defense as Elevate build up the pool. Drive into centre forward there. They're sitting with two big centre forward options. Big shot from the outside and a great two-hand save from Kutli Sibonge. That ball carrying to the far corner, but great awareness to get up nice and big and bring the ball down safely. Slow movement up the pool here for Gauteng and the 19 girls as they set with two centre forward options. India Cope, lots of space on the outside. Ball into the centre forward. Ball a little bit high. The referee spotting something in the centre forward position. The Gauteng and the 19 girls player just holding her defender. And a reversal blown there. Great passing by Elevate. Great spin, turn. Driving into the goals. No defender. Big shots and a great save by Kutlisibonga there. Great awareness from the Gauteng and the 19 girls not to infringe upon the attacking player. She did have goal side water. It's excellent work by Mia Gibson. Unfortunately, Kutle covering her angles well and managing to make the save. India Cope, lots of space down the right hand side of this pool. She has punished them once already. Ball to the top for Emma Pellico. Cover defense coming from the left wing from the under 19 girls. Big shot from India Cope to the left hand side of the goals. As we enter the last 30 seconds of this game, Gauteng under 19 girls was a 6-3 lead. You have to think anything Elevate can get from here might just be a consolation. Big shot from the outside, lands at Kutlisibonge's hands. Ball to Emma Pellico on the left-hand side. Your big shot, big pass, and that takes us to the end of the game. Gauteng under 19 girls taking the win, 6 goals to 3 against Elevate. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great day.